Here's a fun fact. Despite the fireball, meteorites are probably not hot when they hit the ground. A smoldering rock in a crater might be nice and dramatic for TV shows and movies, but at the end of the day, it's just not scientifically accurate. Here's the story behind what they're getting wrong. You know how space is really cold? As in barely 3 degrees above absolute zero cold? That means that the chunks of rock we know as meteoroids are in a deep freeze. When a meteoroid starts hurtling through our atmosphere and becomes a meteor, you see a super bright glow. But it's not the meteor itself that glows. It's the air around it, through something called ram pressure. That's the compression in the air caused by the meteor's forward motion. Compression makes air heat up, and that's why a falling meteor looks red hot. Of course, hot air does heat up the meteor, but for most meteors, that's only on the outside. The outer layers can get so hot that they melt, but they get blown off pretty quickly thanks to a phenomenon known as ablation. That likely leaves behind unmelted rock that's just warm at best. By the way, spacecraft actually use ablation to protect their delicate equipment from getting too hot. Modern heat shields are large, rounded surfaces that are covered in a material that's designed to burn off like the outer layers of a meteor, which leaves the cargo and people inside comfortably warm instead of molten hot. But back to why meteorites aren't ultra hot when they land. There's also the fact that although a meteor's speed peaks at thousands of kilometers per hour, all that air pressure slows it down quite a bit before it hits the ground. That gives the meteor and the air around it plenty of time to cool down. Once it lands and becomes a meteorite, it's probably a comfortably lukewarm temperature. One more thing to note is that there's never been a scientific survey involving many meteorite falls to see what condition they've been in when they land. Very few people have actually touched a meteor right after it landed. And while only those people can know for sure what temperatures are possible when they touch a freshly planted meteorite, for now, we'll go with the science that says maybe you shouldn't believe everything Hollywood shows you.
No.
I know, Men in Black may have lied to you.